Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Cat Crypto here. So everything that's going on right now in the background, from what I'm being made aware of, I'm going in and out of so many meetings with so many different people right now, but the overall feel and from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, is that we are so close to pushing 66% already. I mean, some sources have said it is over that already, they just haven't upgraded, and as I've discussed previously, those were the golden numbers, was 66%, because that's the we don't have to look back numbers. We don't need to worry about a blockchain hole. It would all just go swimmingly, and it seems to have gone swimmingly. Now, with the way that this is going, we can pretty much sit there and say right now, the likelihood of getting staking back is pretty much, I would say, in my opinion, 100%. And all of the other things that I'm seeing and I'm hearing is it's likely we're going to get the 1.2% burn tax off chain. And it looks like Binance are going to be following through with this. And now it makes sense. CZ, during that AMA he did where he said, I don't know if it's a 1.2, 1.3% tax, or so I think how it's going to work out is, right, the issue right now seems to be the taxing. If they just tax the wallets, you'll all end up getting double taxed. So I've explained this before, your wallets on exchanges are normally shared between many people. Let's say, for instance, there's 1,000 people per wallet, and inside that wallet, each person is allocated a memo number, which allocates them their funds. And that's why you have memos on exchanges. Now, if they were just to tax the wallets, it would tax the wallets and then also tax the memos as well. And that's not obviously what the idea behind it is. The idea behind it is just to be taxed on once on each transaction. So there looks like, from what I can see on GIT Hub, that someone is, well, not someone, Zaradar's doing stuff to do with this burn tax, the whitelisting the correct wallets and ensuring we've got the correct wallets, and that they're all going to be security checked pretty much to ensure they are all of Binance's wallets, and there is no foul play, so to speak. But if you remember way back, we spoken about this many times, Binance implementing some sort of burn tax, and I've always thought this to be the case. And now we're at this point where there's things going up on GIT Hub about the 1.2% burn tax, Binance wallets, having them whitelisted and things like this. It's some seriously monumental moves for us in the crypto space. Now, when the 1.2% burn tax lands on chain, I think it's going to make a lot of these burn initiatives look measly, so to speak. If we get it off chain, which it looks like we're going to, we already have it off chain in a few places now, and Coinin being one of those, it's going to make some serious damage. But there's always this underlying issue, isn't there, with the total supply and how much is actually owned by the public and how much is owned by CXs, how much is held by whales, and whatever's held by those exchanges, those whales, these entities, and it's inaccessible, isn't it, for us to burn? We're not going to be able to get to somebody else's funds to burn them. It's just not that easy. And seen as in with how everything's moving so fast right now, I think it's high time we started addressing this fact with the issue of wanting to burn down to 10 billion, but not actually being able to do that because of there's 40% in the hot wallet of the supply now. So, and it keeps going above 2.7 trillion, below 2.7 trillion, above 2.7 trillion, below 7 trillion. So you kind of see now how much more important this wallet is, and we don't know who owns them. But the way that the burning's going at the moment, and I'm getting so many questions about this, and it's like a daily thing for me, and it's why are we not seeing the price going up? And it's just the sheer fact that burning's not 100% of the answer. It's the simple fact we need utility, and it's as simple as that. So now what I want to do is move over to the price of Bitcoin. Why do I want to do this? Because Bitcoin has been kind of just not been acting healthy, and the overall market gets dominated by Bitcoin. That's why we have Bitcoin dominance, because it is the market leader. Its market cap makes up a high percentage of the market itself, and people need to understand that everything's swayed by it. But going over to the price of our coin, throughout all of those crazy dips it had been doing for quite some time, we had been maintaining this kind of steady, healthy movement, coming up and then coming back down, but then just maintaining this floor price, having the odd occasional strange drop here and there, as you can see. But now it seems we've actually come down and set what I believe now to be another floor price. I actually purchased 1 million coins today because I saw that it's kind of stabilized out and it looks like it's either going to go up or go down. So I thought I'd put 1 million coins in now, and possibly with some more dry powder later, if it does go down again, possibly buy some more just to make sure I'm grabbing each stage as we go down, because then as it goes up, in my mind, I'm not waiting until where I started losing profit before I start catching it on the way up again. That's just my own opinion. It's not financial advice. Remember that, folks. So going over to the overall burn counter quickly, and we're just going to set it to clear, and we can see we've burned over 3 billion tokens. And this is because coins. We've burnt 3 billion coins, and Lunatics coin are burning quite a lot. But people need to remember, right, it's very simple to come out and create one of these coins, sell it, and do it in the hyper deflationary way that it does. The issue what's happening right now is their coins pumping and our coins not. So you can kind of see, can't you, that we need utility, not so much burning. And when the proof of stake comes back, you will understand much more just how important utility is. And just finally, in this one, I know a lot of people have come forward and said, well, there's 214 projects on that list, Jay, not 71. The issue is, right, a lot of those projects on there have either moved to another network or they just totally don't exist anymore. And those 71 projects, I believe, to be the active projects list, and so did Vegas. And that's why it all came out last night, because we knew that the marketing team were pretty much, I think they were going to try and use this as if they had done all the work. They had gone and contacted all of these people. They had built the list, and it totally sucks to see that. So we did come out and get it out for you folks. So do remember that we've had this withheld from us as long as you have, and because we've only just got it, we can only just start researching it. So we had to play it safe and go with those 71 projects. So that kind of answers that question for a lot of people that are asking that. Now, the steering group for the Let It Burn node are making all kinds of decisions at the moment to better the future of the node and the Let It Burn channel, and they're acting very professional. The way they've come together to build this SG, and the way they're treating it, the way they're treating you, the community, is beautiful, because they're treating it exactly the same way I would. They're not looking to try and do anything shady with it whatsoever. And I was obviously worried if I gave control to a community that could happen, but it just goes to show, doesn't it, we're all responsible people in this huddle, and we're not here to peck one another. We're here to support one another and back each other up. Now, going to the top burners burn ticker, you can see that Vizeli, Luna V-Shape have been burning. So is Giannis, and Giannis is always burning, but Luna V-Shape has burnt some stuff for Lunapunks because he's sold what I believe is 1, 2, 3 Lunapunks for X amount, and that's how much he's burnt, which I think it works out as 50% of each punk he sends to burn. And he doesn't need to do this, right? He could just be profiting off of all of these, but he's not. And it just goes to show how many good people we have out there amongst the Happy Catty crypto community that are willing to support the cause, the movement, and everything like that. So folks, stay safe out there, okay? None of this is ever financial advice, remember that. Do remember our nodes coming soon. You will be able to stake with us on around October 26th, so do keep that in mind. I can't advise you on many things, but I can say to you, we're going to be a trusted node. We're not going to be there to mess people around, to bail out on people when times get tough. We will be there for you forever. And then on top of that, we're non-profit and we burn the rewards, and you earn your rewards are safe. They belong to you. Folks, not financial advice. Stay safe. We'll catch you in the next one.